Looks like a great day. How's that poop deck coming?
It's got me pooped.
Well, just keep working. Just keep working. When you get your list of chores done, we'll take a break. Ow.
It's okay. Sorry, I'll leave you alone.
Marlon, what was that?
I don't know.
Who was that?
Who was that?
Who was that?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Marlon? What are you doing?
I'm not going over there.
As your captain, I command you to go look and see who that is. Ah!
Let's go together.
Okay, 1, 2, you.
Pull it back.
1, 2, you. Oh, wait, Marlon, it's not a sea monster. It's a person.
That's what he wants you to bring.
It's just, sir, what is going on? Who are you?
Well, my name's Jacob. I'm a preacher. I'm sorry I snuck aboard the ship. I just didn't know what else to do.
Well, what's the problem?
Well, I don't know if it's getting too friendly around here or not.
Well, this is just Marlon. He's my first mate. You can tell he's the bravest man on the ship.
What's that, Ryan?
The only thing taller than he is his bravery.
Anyway, it's a long story.
Well, we got plenty of time over the seas. Tell us.
What's the problem, Jacob?
Well, about 3 years ago, God called me to preach. And so I answered, yeah. I prayed that the Lord would see, that I have His will and His way in my life, and just use my life as He sees fit. And He has. He has. I've been able to preach God's Word and be able to see sinners come to repent and be saved by God's grace. But
What's the problem with that? It sounds like God's really doing a good work in your life.
well, you see now God's called me to do something that I just don't really want to do.
What's that?
Well, He's called me to go preach the Word to a Native American group called the Croatians. They live on the Croatian islands on the Outer Banks.
What's wrong with that?
Jacob, what have they done that's so bad that you don't think that you should share the gospel of Christ with these people? It sounds like if they're on an island, they might not have the opportunity to hear this word.
Well, you see, years ago they attacked our village. And they killed many people. And I just don't want to go. Never mind, I won't go. Because they don't deserve to be forgiven. For all the horrible things they've done.
Jacob, the Bible tells us all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. We're all sinners. None of us deserve to go to heaven. If it were up to what we had done and where we had been, we would all be in hell.
Yeah, but, I mean, it's just different.
Look, I don't know the things that you have done. You and I are both sinners. We are all sinners. And the things that we've done, God will forgive us. We didn't deserve God's forgiveness, but God gave us forgiveness anyway, in spite of us.
Yeah, you just don't know all the horrible things they did.
But you know, that reminds me of a story in the Bible. Let's take a seat. Let's just sit down. Is there... Marlon, you've done a good job cleaning. You've cleaned us clean out of chairs. Good job.
That's what my plan was. Where am I going to sit?
You can come right over here. Those here, you sit right here.
I don't know
Jacob.
what's inside.
Jacob, have a seat. Now, This reminds me of the story. The Bible tells us about a prophet by the name of Jonah. God called this man to go to a place called Nineveh. This place, Nineveh, was a very, very wicked place. They were basically Jonah's enemy. And God said, I need you to go to Nineveh to share my word. And Jonah was a lot like you. He didn't like them. They had done horrible things to him. They had done horrible things to his family and his people. He refused to go. So now, was it right for those people to die in their sins because Jonah didn't want to go share the gospel? What about their children? What about the innocent people? What about the ones who had no idea of what their family or their mothers and fathers or their grandfathers, the atrocities they may have been committing? Should the children suffer and be punished for that? The same way you feel like the adults should be punished? Where's the mercy in that?
It's just different.
No, I think it's kind of the same thing. God called Jonah to reach Nineveh. He called you to reach the Croatians. Jonah ran from God. He got on a boat. He thought he could hide from God. Where was it you thought you could hide?
Okay, that does sound familiar.
Well, he tried hiding from God. Jeremiah 23:4 says, can any hide himself in secret places? That I shall not see him, saith the Lord. But do not I feel heaven and earth, saith the Lord? The book of Proverbs tells us the eyes of the Lord are in every place, beholding the evil and the good. And you can try to hide from God. We can all try to hide from God. We all have a place that we think we can go when nobody sees us. We all have a place, even in our own mind, where we think that we go and nobody knows anything. But is God not our creator? Did God not create the places that we're going to try to hide? I mean, if God made the framework, then God knows the work. Which means you can't hide, because anywhere you go to hide, God created. There's nothing made that God didn't make. Even everything man made, they used whatever God created to make it. And God made you.
Well, then what should I do?
Well, where I sit and the way I see it, you've got two choices. You can continue to run from God, or you can obey Him and go where you should have gone, or where He would have you go.
Then will you go with me?
Of course. Marlon, set the sails to the Croatian. Marlon!
Found these cookies I was looking for.
Set the sails.
Alright, sir. Looks like we're going on a mission for Jesus. You go in the crow's nest. I need you over here.
With them cookies?
Cookies stay with me.